All right. Well, hello, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. It is Sunday night, May 19th, 2024. And just wanted to pop in. I'm down in my studio doing a little bit of drawing, kind of sketching a little bit, trying to keep keep the edge sharp. And just wanted to kind of give a little update on to, where we're at. Um, we recently launched the Gin and Tonic campaign, and we've been live for 2 days and are at 50% funded. Um, and we have 28 days to go. So really looking forward to having this campaign funded shortly and exceeding our expectation. I'd like to go live. I'm sorry, in demand with Indiegogo as well. So hopefully we can get and to our goal, meet our goal, exceed it, and then be in demand. So that would be awesome. It's been going good. People are giving us positive feedback on what they've seen in the campaign, and I'm looking forward to having the Gin and Tonic comic in their hands. I know myself and the team, Ron Fortier, Mike Belcher, Matt Webb, we're all super excited to bring this to life. There's a bunch of other things that have come up uh, pr- prior and at the launch of the campaign. So these are things that I'll be talking about later. But right now we're just focusing on getting more people's attention on it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, uh, by all means, you can check the description in the uh, for the link is in the description, and you can definitely check that out there. Go check out the page, see the different perks that we have. Check out a little bit about the backstory of the comic, what it's about, and everything. We really think you'll like it. Um, but with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and, if you want to ask some questions, go right ahead. And if you're here, I don't know how many people we're going to get on the stream. Might not get anybody, and that's perfectly fine. Didn't really plan it, announce it, just doing it since I have to be out here drawing anyway. Just kind of might as well just bring you guys into it. So I've got something on my board right now, which you see. And so I'm just going to get right to it. And yeah, all right. So I'm going to go full screen share at this point. And yeah, just have you guys join me as I work on this piece. Something I had sketched up earlier. Um, just did a rough layout, just kind of working in some of the details right now. Right now, this is Sammy Jin, one of the characters from Jin and Tonic. He is the martial arts master, uh, master assassin uh, from the Black Lotus clan, and over on his opposite side is Darya Tonikova, our Russian super soldier spy. Uh, So this character that I'm doing right now, this is Darya Tanikova. She's the Russian super soldier. Um, enhanced strength, enhanced awareness. She almost has like a sixth sense. She can read and perceive things based on data that she collects with her mind very quickly, and she can assimilate it, and uh, and then she can uh, react accordingly. Um, she, as a trained soldier, she can act the part of you know, a sexy, type spy, but she is very unsure of herself as well. Um, she's confident when she's pretending, but not so much when she uh, is on her own, having to be herself. All right. So that's one of the things that we um, hopefully are playing on um, in the uh, upcoming story here. Like I said, book one is out. Book one basically it's called Desert Visions, and it sets up the origin of of both Sammy and Daria. Uh, what makes them special? What is the events that are uh, leading up to them uh, coming together? Uh, and we're going to be exploring that over the four issues. So um, hopefully we can get that story and out to you guys uh, that are interested. Um, Hey, look at Jim commenting. Hey, Jim, how's it going, man? Thanks. Speaking of looking good, I've been liking those that sculpting stuff that you've been doing. Love seeing your post there on Instagram. It's good looking stuff, man. Wow, I like what you're doing. Looks good. I saw a recent one that looks pretty ambitious. It's like 2 or 3 figures. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna actually do each of these figures separately. So I think I've got the basic uh, pencils down for Daria. I think I'm gonna go ahead now and just start inking it. When I pencil, I tend not to, if I know I'm inking it myself, which not lately has been most of the time, um, I tend to just keep the pencils fairly loose, uh, and then I tighten them up as I go along till I get to a certain point. But then after that, it gets I don't want it to get too involved, and so I stop it at a certain point. Like this right here is for what I'm trying to do. It's probably enough, and then I'll add in whatever details and stuff, and and finish it as I'm making it. So that's the plan, at least, right? Zoom in a little bit here, and just so you know, I'm working in a uh, canvas that is um, comic book finished printing size at 1200 DPI. So whatever, then what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll just shrink it down to about 600. But even with that, it's pretty high res, and since I'm already working on um, the finish comic size, if this were to be like a pinup inside of a book, um, I don't need to do anything to it to adjust it and try to fit it in. It's already gonna be there. It's already gonna have the right size and parameters to it. So, all right. Anyway, let me get into this here. Lighten this up a little bit more. I know that most people are used to seeing like blue line. I started doing uh, red line as my underdrawing after hearing uh, some artists talk about, that that's the way they do it, and they said it's like easier on the eyes. I know Richard Friend says that it's a little easier on the eyes. Ryan Benjamin's another one. And I tend to agree because it's not as harsh for some reason, and you can still see it. Sometimes when you take the blue line and you lighten it down a little bit, it becomes a little difficult to see. All right, so we got ourselves a couple ellipses here. So I'm going to go over to my ellipse tool here. And I'm going to take the aspect type off. All right, and let's go ahead and it's not good. Good if I was on the right layer. All right, yeah, let's beef up that line a little bit. Let's make that a 5. All right, so just trying to get the size of this right. I think I've got the right ellipse shape as well. Reduce that a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and save that there. Then I'm going to copy and paste that. And then I'm going to create the rim. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing on this side here. So we're going to go back to our ellipse. Should be about right. Select free transform. Move this over and just kind of start playing a little bit. Hit OK and repeat that process again. So I am going to copy, paste, and create that rim of the glasses of the, or actually what I'm creating is the frame, right? Mhm. And let me switch this over to Pro tool. I think I have this. Oh, that's too big. Let me go 30. 30 is a good size. All right. Get it a little tighter in here. So when drawing the female features here and inking them, I try to keep it as minimal as possible. One of the things that was ingrained in me is drawing female face that less is more. Now sometimes it's not that easy, right? There are some artists that they can pull off um, having um, I'm not liking that. They put like a lot, like they put line work and stuff on a female's face, and they're good at it. Like I think David Finch gets away with that because he's so talented. Gary Frank is another guy. Um, but like they say, every time you put lines on a female face, every line ages them up. You know, and Daria is essentially in her 20s, so we definitely don't want to make it look too old. We want to make it look cool though and sophisticated, but we definitely don't want to make it look old. think I'm just gonna lay this out and then I'll be done for the night. Got to get back at it tomorrow. But in the meantime, as I'm finishing this up, just want to remind everybody, if you haven't backed the Gin and Tonic campaign, or at least given it a looky-loo, by all means, please go out there and take a look at that. All right. If you would like to support it, we would greatly appreciate that. At the very least, uh, check it out, give it a like, give it a share, and spread the word for us. If you're a friend of the channel, if you've known me for a while uh, through the convention scene and that sort of thing, that works too. Greatly appreciate likes and shares. So, yeah, I guess that's all I got for now. Just like I said, just fiddling around with this a little bit. All right, that's a basic Daryatana Cobra right there. All right, everyone had a good night, and we'll see you later this week. Thank you very much.